Ford's muscle car lineage is storied and influential, with several models achieving near-mythical status among collectors due to their rarity and performance. Here's a more detailed look at 6 of the rarest Ford muscle cars ever produced, each with its distinct history and allure. The 1969 Ford Mustang Boss 429 is one of the rarest and most iconic muscle cars ever produced. Built to homologate Ford's 429 cubic-inch V8 engine for NASCAR, this beast packed 375 horsepower under the hood. Its massive engine was crammed into the Mustang's frame with modifications that included widened fenders and a functional hood scoop. Despite its racing pedigree, the Boss 429 struggled with street performance, as it was optimized for high-revving conditions typical of racetracks rather than everyday driving. With only 1,359 units ever made, the Boss 429 stands out not just for its rarity, but for its raw performance and menacing look. Today, it's a sought-after collector's car, representing Ford's peak in muscle car engineering during the golden era of American performance. Introduced in 1969, the Ford Torino Talladega was a special model produced by Ford to compete in NASCAR racing. Named after the newly opened Talladega Superspeedway in Alabama, this limited edition car was designed with aerodynamics and performance in mind. It was typically powered by the potent 429 Cobra jet engine, officially rated at 335 horsepower, but estimated to produce up to 450 horsepower in reality. Ford made only 750 units of the Torino Talladega. Though its production run was short, the Ford Torino Talladega left a lasting legacy symbolizing Ford's commitment to racing and innovation. Released in 1978, this non-Mustang Ford, the Falcon XC Cobra, stands as one of Australia's most iconic and sought-after muscle cars. Only 400 Ford Falcon XC Cobras were built, featuring the standard 4.9-liter or 5.8-liter V8 engine options. The Ford Falcon Cobra's heritage is closely tied to Ford's successful campaigns in Australian touring car racing during the 1970s. They had a unique two-tone paint scheme with bold blue stripes over a snow-white base coat. As a symbol of Ford Australia's commitment to performance and style, the Falcon XC Cobra remains a celebrated chapter in the history of Australian muscle cars. Introduced in 1964, the Thunderbolt was a legendary muscle car that left a lasting impact on the motorsport world. Designed specifically for drag racing, it was a limited production vehicle, with only 100 units manufactured. The Thunderbolt was built on the Fairlane platform and featured extensive modifications to enhance performance and reduce weight. It came equipped with a 7-liter V8 engine, which Ford conservatively rated at 425 horsepower and 480 pound-feet of torque. The 1964 Ford Thunderbolt quickly made a name for itself on the drag strip, with its powerful engine and agile handling setting new standards in drag racing. Its success on the track and its limited production have made it a prized piece of automotive history. The McLaren M81 Mustang is one of the rarest Mustangs ever produced. This wild-looking Fox body prototype was the result of a partnership between Ford and the legendary McLaren. Under the hood, McLaren engines took the standard 2.3-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder and worked their magic. The modifications unlocked 175 horsepower, a significant increase over the stock 132 horsepower. By the standards of the time, the M81 was a beast, and Ford planned to sell 249 of them, with one additional car as the prototype. Perhaps the most significant problem with the car was the cost. Unsurprisingly, not many sold, just 10 were made including the prototype, meaning that they're now among the rarest production Mustangs ever built. The 1970 Ford Torino King Cobra was a purpose-built machine designed specifically to challenge the dominance of the 426 Hemi-powered Dodge Charger Daytonas and Plymouth Superbirds in the NASCAR racing series. Ford produced only 3 King Cobras, making it one of the rarest muscle cars of its era. These vehicles were equipped with a powerful 429 cubic-inch V8 engine, which easily surpassed the 200 miles per hour mark. However, the King Cobra's production was cut short due to a combination of regulatory changes and shifting market conditions. The model never made it to regular production, and the project was abruptly shelved. Another unique entry in the rarest of the rarest club is the 1967 Ford Shelby GT 500 Super Snake, which Shelby American originally crafted as a demonstration vehicle for Goodyear to showcase its Thunderbolt tires. Under the hood, the Super Snake was equipped with a race-spec 427 cubic inch V8 engine, the same unit that had powered the Ford GT40 to victory at the 1966 24 Hours of Le Mans. This modification transformed the GT500 into a true performance beast, boasting an impressive 520 horsepower and a top speed of 170 miles per hour. Despite its groundbreaking performance, the Super Snake was not produced for public sale due to its high price tag of $8,000, which was considered excessive at the time. As a result, only one unit was ever built, making it one of the most coveted Mustangs among collectors. These cars are rare not just for their limited production, but for the unique role they played in the muscle car era, showcasing Ford's commitment to performance.